So in the overnight session, buyers held ES above yesterday's breakout area, and then following the CPI number, we saw a breakout continuation for a move into the 5300 to 5309 strong resistance where sellers stepped in on first test. Now heading into the open, our intermediate term bias is going to be bullish and our short term bias is going to be neutral bullish, and the main question is going to be whether this breakout following the CPI can now remain intact and eventually push through the 5300 to 5309 resistance. So anytime the market runs into a strong area of resistance, we know that there's a high probability for larger time frame sellers to step in. Now, we've already seen a reaction at that zone on first test, which is quite high odds, and now off the open, the main question is going to be whether there is sufficient strength and momentum to push through that zone. On the downside, we have aggressive support at 52.8475 to 90.75, and holding above that area would be a sign of continued strength. It would tell us that the buyers are in firm control on the smaller time frame, and it could lead to the market eventually breaking out above 5300 to 5309, and a breakout above that area would be a bullish indication, which can then result in a test of 53.13 to 23 and the all-time high at 53.27 to 33 half. And then beyond that, there is no hard resistance. So that is the market context and plan heading into the open. Again, our short-term bias is neutral bullish, the intermediate is bullish. So right now, the buy side is dominant and in control. The response on first test of initial resistance was relatively high odds, but now if ES holds above aggressive support on signs of initiative buying, then eventually even initial resistance can end up breaking and the market may end up heading higher, but it is resistance until broken. So that is the context heading into the open. Let's see how the real-time situation shapes up and how the market behaves at the initial resistance as well as the aggressive and pre-market support. That's going to help us determine which side is being dominant on the smaller time frame, and we'll take it from there.